Hi, I'm Praful Kumar Swain and welcome to RC Wing. Today I will explain the basic electronics component used in RC aeroplanes. So, starting from transmitter, um, we have two kind of transmitter. One flies, I am using currently flies I6 digital transmitter, and other is a transmitter FSCTBC. Here we have to connect to the computer to set up your basic dual rate expo etc. So you can go through the detail of transmitter in my transmitter module separately, which I have. Similarly, for each transmitter you find a receiver. Similarly, you have to how we will bind transmitter to receiver, that also I explain in transmitter video. Now coming to the next component, we have brushless motor. There is also we have some very kind of brushless motor, starting from low RPM to high RPM. You can go through it and have a lot of things inside the brushless motor, which you have to know as a RC beginner. So for that also you have to go through my brushless motor video. Next, the next component which is frequently required is ESC, which is commonly called as electronic speed control. It actually controls the speed which is transmitted from transmitter to receiver to motor, and the power also you can transmit it from battery to motor. So ESC is a important part in RC kit. Next part, you find the battery. Here I have a different kinds of battery with the different specifications. Still, you have to go through the battery video to know the each specification and how it works in LiPo battery video. Next part, we have a servo which is required for controlling your different control surface like rudder, elevator, ulnar. So I have basically two types of servo in my hand. One is metallic gear servo, and other is a plastic gear servo. So both are equally work well, but sometimes if you have a crash at any times, the plastic gear servo may break. So you can prefer this metallic gear, but if you use also it doesn't create any problem. Next, to have a battery charger. This is also required because whenever you have a battery, have a low voltage, you have to charge the battery with the battery charger. I have the B3AC LiPo battery charger, which is used for 3 cell and 2 cell charging. The next component, sometimes it is required, is a voltage indicator. Many times the voltage indicator is required to know how much power or capacity or the voltage in your battery cells, so that you can set your time of flying. The other component, sometimes is required. It is also not a compulsory component, but you can keep it if you have. As a beginner, it is not required because it is used for just keep the servo and you should test the servo. So it is something called as a servo tester. And the some small electronics, small parts like servo hole is required to have a linkage different electronics component. I will start with any. We have a basic choosing of the electronics component. See, you can start with the motor. The motor basically is connected with the propeller, right? The propeller also, we have different variety of propeller. Here I have 12 cross 6 and 10 cross 4.5, 8 cross 5, and the smaller propeller. You can also go through the propeller video to know how we choose the propeller. Then we'll find there is a 3 wires which we normally find from motor. The 3 wire has positive, negative, and have a signal wire. So one positive wire, negative wire, and a signal wire. These 3 wire will normally have 3 bullet connector. Bullet connector means there is a connection to connect easily. You'll find these are the 3 bullet connector. You can have this. It is easily you can connect and disconnect it to the ESC. So you have a ESC and these three you can give any, there is no system that we should go in which slot. You can give arbitrary. Later on, by seeing the direction of the prop, you can change. So this is the ESC. It have to go through the ESC, electronic speed controller. The ESC is have a some here it is you have a BC inbuilt, that means battery element circuit. We have to go through the detail about ESC in the ESC video. Then only you will understand how the power is coming from receiver to ESC then motor. Now the ESC have normally 3 wire is connected to the motor, and it has a 3 small wire that is goes to the receiver, right? This receiver have a, this is FlySci i6 6 channel receiver. You can find there are 7 pins, 6 channel. It is a receiver. It has 7 pin. Channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 is given for battery, and there are 6 other channels. For me, the channel number 3, maximum almost all transmitter have a channel number 3 at the ESC connection. That means through this we can supply the power to the ESC. So it should be go to the channel number 3. Next here we have under 2 positive terminal and negative terminal that goes to the LiPo battery. If this is your LiPo battery, so here positive negative, it has each LiPo has the, you can find this is the positive and negative that have to go through this, and this is particular use for charging of the LiPo. See here it is 3 cell, so you will find there are 4 wires in 3 cell that is used in a single pin, that is used for charging of the LiPo cell. And this is the LiPo cell charger. You can find this is the, here in this my LiPo cell charger we have a 4 pin and 3 pin. This is used for 2 cell LiPo charger, and this is used for 3 cell LiPo charger. Now see, so the power is going to transmitter from transmitter. So when you connect this, the transmitter will give the signal to the receiver, then the receiver will give the amount of signal to the ESC, and ESC will supply to the motor. Now let's practically how we'll show it. Now see, is whatever I explained there in the board, we have will do the same things here. I will start with the any motors. I will take a motor here which is already connected with the ESC. So this ESC has, and this is the receiver which I have to connect to the channel number 3. This you can observe, this is the channel number 3. I have 1, 2, 3. So 3 will go slot this. Normally the opening phase of this will goes through this. So positive will go to positive, negative will go to negative, and the signal will go to the signal. Now before powering off, you should power off your transmitter. Once the transmitter on, if you how you bind the transmitter to receiver, you can go through. If you have a new transmitter, you have to bind the transmitter to receiver. But most of the case, the transmitter and receiver, when you are coming to your hand through the market, it will be already bound. Now if you have a new ESC, you have to first bind. For that, you how will bind the ESC? Just take your, this is my throttle channel, this is my rudder, elevator and L-knob. So if you have a new ESC, you should first keep the don't give the power supply. First you give the throttle to keep it maximum, then you lock this. You will hear 2 sound. Then when I down, it have given under 3 sound. That means this motor is ready to run. Now how it this is the actually the signal is coming from here to receiver, then receiver is giving to the ESC. ESC for powering of motor, this battery is used. Now coming to the servo, we have a metallic servo I am taking. Let us check it with one channel. I will take it to channel number 2. If you use this, right, and I have used this servo horn, and it is a linkage stopper, right? So you can see the movement is clearly visible. So this will use for controlling the basic your control surface like rudder, ulnar and elevators, and also you can use for flaps. Now at the end only, once you have to, if your propeller is not running correctly, suppose this is, if your propeller is running in a wrong direction, then just suppose we have a propeller, I will fit and I will show you. Actually this is, I have already connected correctly, but by mistake if you have connected wrongly, suppose if I take 2 wire opposite side, it will move. Now you observe it is moving in anti-clockwise if I see from rear end, or if I see from the front end, it is moving clockwise direction. But if I change any two link, it will just simplify, it will reverse the direction. Now you observe, it will reverse the direction. So this is the basic connection which I have explained through this basic electronics component you need. Still we have a servo linkage stopper, how to connect these things, and about the linkage stopper, and about the LiPo battery motor, how you will identify the proper combination of motor, ESC and receiver, propeller, motor, ESC, battery. A proper combination is required to have a good flight. So, but one thing you can know, once at the end of the flying only you go through the propeller, join the propeller, or else it will be a dangerous issue. So go through my brushless motor, how I will choose the propeller with a proper brushless motor, and ESC and LiPo. You go through the individual video. As beginner, you must know these things before purchasing the things. Thank you for watching my videos.